Okay, so deal is that I have a broken CRM 2011 deployment which is enabled for claims and IFD authentication. Final outcome or bottom line is that I need to get both internal and external URLs for CRM working in expected manner. So I have done a little bit of homework before I started recording this, captured some of the environment details about this machine. So screen you're looking at now is an RDP session to the CRM server. Server name is CRM5 SRV, as you can see here. And here is my notes on environmental parameters. The AD domain is named CRM5 all-in-one. And FQDN for Active Directory domain is crm5allinone.com. The ADFS URL is sts.nama.com, seems to be the external domain. The federation metadata URL, which is suffixing the federation metadata URI in the ADFS URL. Same way, crmint.nama.com is internal URL for CRM, and the external URL for CRM would be org.domain.com. For example, org is mycrm.nama.com. Then org URL will look like this. I mean, in case org name is mycrm, URL would look like this. So in this environment, external domain is nama.com. That's how you end up with discovery service URL as dev.nama.com. Now, the external URL for CRM Federation metadata URL is crmauth.nama.com, and the Federation metadata URIs at the end. This environment uses a wildcard certificate, which is star.nama.com. In terms of DNS, this CRM server is a DNS server as well. It's a one-box setup, so domain controller, ADFS, a certificate authority, and DNS, everything is in this one box. Still, when we browse the CRM website, you're not able to access it by internal URL or even by the external URL. Internet seems to be working. I have installed Fiddler in here to troubleshoot before starting this recording. Sorry. So to start with, I just browse the internal URL and I just get the little CRM icon here and the external URL. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so org name in here in this deployment is crmigtsc.nama.com. Browsing the external URL, it behaves same as the internal URL. Now to start with, I will look at the DNS records first. As this is a DNS server, I have the DNS console, and I can see here is the AD integrated zone, which is created during Active Directory configuration, or in other words, when you do it DC promo. Here is the external DNS zone for nama.com. This is all the records, and it seems to be CNAME records pointing back to the server name, the FQDN of the server. Okay, shouldn't be a big problem. Let me confirm DNS. Okay, it's 34.88, and I'll just ping internal URL. This looks good. So what next? I would think of an extra layer in between, and I would also check the IIS as well. So to start with, I'll check the bindings. Default website, as we all know, ADFS is hosted inside default website. The ADFS web components and web services are hosted under default website. Okay, websites looks good, and I can see CRM website is bound to 443, and this. If I look at the default website bindings, yep. Okay, the STS URL is standing apart. It is hosted on port 4444, and a host header is tied to it. That's again our ADFS URL, sts.numma.com. Now, if this is good, then I should be able to hit the localhost. Yep, IIS seems to be working fine. Then how about this? Browsing by server name :5555, because my CRM website has default binding still enabled. It hasn't been removed. Okay, this seems to be working. CRM website is coming up fine. So what's wrong with that? crmint.numma.com. DNS is fine. As we can see, it resolves to the IP address of the CRM server. Okay, there is one more extra layer here, but I'm not jumping to that. Let me show you how it would, react, or how it would behave when you look at the tools like in Fiddler. So enable Fiddler, and I'm browsing the internal URL. Here I can see my request to internal URL, and status code result is FireTwo. FireTwo is typical bad gateway and indicates me that it could be something in between, like a proxy server. So let me check the proxy settings here. Okay, why is this? Yep, because I have Fiddler on. Let me disable Fiddler and come back here. Okay, so these both things is something I don't like. So there is a proxy server specified, and there is this little checkbox which says bypass proxy server for local address is checked, but there are no exceptions. So it's left on to IE browser to decide which is local and which needs to go to proxy. As this is all hosted on one box, and I know this numma.com domain is nowhere else but landing onto this little server, I would just add it as an exception. And I'm adding the FQDN for the AD domain as well. CRM5 all in one.com.